Welcome back to my channel, The Coin Spot. Today is best top 2 coins one you want to miss. We're diving into the world of United States coins. Please don't skip this video, so let's get it started. Top 1. The 2001 quarter is part of the widely celebrated 50-state quarters program, an initiative launched by the U.S. Mint that ran from 1999 to 2008. The goal of this program was to honor each of the 50 states with a unique quarter design, released in the order in which the states ratified the Constitution or were admitted to the Union. In 2001, 5 different quarters were released, representing New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Kentucky. These coins share a common obverse, front, design that features a modified portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States, originally created by John Flanagan in 1932. The word liberty is inscribed prominently on the obverse, along with the motto, "In God We Trust," and the coin's denomination, $quarter. Although these coins are sometimes generically referred to as Liberty quarters due to the prominent appearance of the word liberty, it's important to note that they are not part of the Standing Liberty or Liberty Head series. The use of liberty is a traditional element found on most U.S. coins as a representation of American values, dating back to the earliest coinage in the late 18th century. In the context of the 2001 quarters, the designs on the reverse, back, sides of the coins are where the most notable differences and historical storytelling lie. Each state's quarter was designed to represent key symbols, landmarks, or moments from its unique history and culture. Obverse design: George Washington and American ideals. The obverse of the 2001 $quarter features a familiar and enduring image: George Washington's left-facing bust, adapted from John Flanagan's original 1932 design, which was created for the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The portrait was slightly refined for the State Quarters series to improve clarity and strike quality. Around the portrait, the inscriptions read, "United States of America" across the top, "Liberty" to the left, "In God We Trust" to the right, and $quarter along the bottom. The mint mark, indicating where the coin was made, either P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco for proof coins, appears just to the right of Washington's ponytail. The prominence of the word liberty reflects the nation's enduring values and the founding ideals of American democracy. Washington's portrait serves not only as a symbol of leadership and independence, but also reflects a tradition of consistency in American coinage. While the reverse sides changed every few months during the program, the obverse remained constant, reminding citizens of the shared national identity that unites the diverse stories told by each state on the reverse designs. Celebrating the states of 2001, each of the 5 states honored in 2001 received a unique reverse design. New York features the Statue of Liberty superimposed over an outline of the state, along with the legend, "Gateway to Freedom." This design celebrates New York's role as a historic entry point for immigrants and a symbol of liberty for the world. North Carolina, released March 12, 2001, honors the Wright brothers and the first powered flight at Kitty Hawk in 1903. The design includes the historic Wright Flyer and is inscribed with "First Flight," recognizing North Carolina's critical place in aviation history. Rhode Island, released May 21, 2001, depicts a vintage sailboat gliding through Narragansett Bay, with the Pell Bridge in the background. This design emphasizes the state's maritime heritage and nicknamed the Ocean State. Vermont, released August 6, 2001, shows Camel's Hump Mountain and a man tapping maple trees for sap, representing Vermont's natural beauty and its famous maple syrup industry. Kentucky, released October 15, 2001, features Federal Hill Mansion, home of "My Old Kentucky Home," and a thoroughbred horse behind a fence, highlighting the state's traditions in music, culture, and horse racing. Each of these reverse designs was selected through a state-level competition or process involving local artists, historians, and the U.S. Mint. The reverse side also includes the year 2001 and the state's admission year to the Union, reminding collectors of the coin's commemorative purpose. Mintage and mint marks. Understanding rarity and circulation, the 2001 quarters were minted in large numbers by the Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, mints. Circulating coins came from the Philadelphia and Denver mints, while the San Francisco mint produced high-quality proof coins, available in clad or 90% silver versions, for collectors. Mintage numbers for each coin can vary significantly, with hundreds of millions produced for each state in general circulation, making them very common. However, certain proof and silver versions of these coins, especially if graded highly by third-party services like PCGS or NGC, can have modest value to collectors. Error coins, such as those with double dies, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers, are also sought after and can command higher prices depending on rarity and condition. Top 2. The 2001 Vermont $quarter coin, part of the U.S. Mint's 50-state quarters program, with a focus on its design, symbolism, history, mintage, and collector interest. This is structured in long, informative paragraphs to provide a deep understanding of the coin overview of the 2001 Vermont State Quarter, 1791. The Vermont State Quarter, released in 2001, is the 14th coin in the 50-state quarters program launched by the United States Mint in 1999. Each coin in this program honored a U.S. state in the order that they ratified the Constitution or were admitted to the Union. Vermont, which became the 14th state in the United States on March 4, 1791, was honored with this quarter in August 2001. The program was designed to celebrate the unique history, geography, and culture of each state, and Vermont's quarter does so with a distinctive, picturesque, and meaningful design that reflects the state's natural beauty and historical traditions, design details, and symbolism. The reverse, tail side, of the Vermont quarter was designed by T. James Farrell, and it prominently features an image of a man collecting sap from maple trees, a tradition deeply associated with Vermont's agricultural and cultural identity. The man is shown with 2 sugar maple trees, both tapped with buckets to collect the sap. Behind him, the Green Mountains are faintly visible, referencing Vermont's iconic and heavily forested mountain range. This design encapsulates Vermont's proud identity as the largest producer of maple syrup in the United States and highlights the long-standing tradition of sugaring, a practice that dates back centuries and remains a seasonal event for many Vermonters. The coin bears the inscription, "Freedom and Unity," Vermont's state motto, which reflects the state's commitment to individual liberties balanced by a sense of community and cooperation. The year 1791 signifies Vermont's admission into the Union, and the year 2001 indicates the release date of the coin. The obverse, head side, of the coin remains the same across all 50 state quarters, featuring the profile of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This side was sculpted by John Flanagan, originally for the 1932 Washington quarter, and was slightly modified for the state quarters. The inscriptions on the obverse include United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination $quarter. Cultural and historical significance. Vermont's coin is unique in how it blends natural scenery with historical economic practices. The state is renowned for its maple syrup industry, and the sugaring season is a cherished part of life in Vermont, often involving entire communities. The depiction of sugaring on the coin pays homage to both the past and the present. Native Americans, such as the Abenaki people, were the first to tap trees for sap long before European settlers arrived. Over time, the industry grew and became a defining characteristic of the state's economy and identity. By featuring this activity on its quarter, Vermont elevates a tradition that has withstood the test of time and technological change. The motto "Freedom and Unity" carries deep philosophical and political weight. It was adopted as Vermont's official state motto in the 18th century and reflects the delicate balance between individual rights, freedom, and the needs of the community or collective welfare, unity. This ideal is a cornerstone of Vermont's identity, dating back to its founding as an independent republic, the Vermont Republic, 1777 to 1791, before joining the Union. The state's early commitment to abolishing slavery and its independent political heritage are aligned with this dual commitment to liberty and collective well-being. Mintage and circulation details. The U.S. Mint produced the 2001 Vermont quarters at both the Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D, mints. The total mintage was Philadelphia Mint, P, approximately 459 million coins. Denver Mint, D, approximately 414 million coins. This large mintage means the Vermont quarter is not considered rare in circulated condition. However, uncirculated and proof versions, especially those in pristine condition or with special finishes, such as silver proofs, are of more interest to collectors. Proof versions were also produced at the San Francisco S. Mint, and these are available in both clad and 90% silver varieties, intended for collectors rather than circulation. Collector value and availability. For most circulated 2001 Vermont quarters, the value remains at face value, 25 cents, due to their high mintage. However, uncirculated and proof coins can command higher prices, especially those graded MS 65 or higher, mint state. Collectors seek coins with sharp details, no wear, and attractive luster. Silver proof versions, in particular, are valued for their precious metal content and typically sell for a few dollars or more depending on condition. Errors and varieties such as double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet can be significantly more valuable, though such errors are relatively rare. Where to find or buy Vermont quarters. Vermont state quarters can often still be found in circulation, though with increasing rarity as more are removed by collectors or worn down over time. For better quality examples, They are readily available through coin dealers and numismatic shops, online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, or Amazon. Specialized coin auction sites such as Heritage Auctions or Great Collections. U.S. Mint official sets from 2001, including the 50-state quarters proof sets. Many coin shops sell complete 50-state quarter collections in display books, including Vermont, which can be a great option for casual or beginner collectors. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe on my channel for more videos.